Estamos grabando la revisión del workshop de el grupo de la clase de la UMCE, Grammar 2, grupo 2 del día 23 de septiembre. History teacher Valana White filed into the auditorium the first week of August for the customary back-to-school all-staff meeting at Walker Valley High School in Cleveland, Tennessee. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is try to state the different phrases, and therefore I'm marking the verb phrase, subject. History teacher Valana White filed where into the auditorium when the first week of August. Why? For the customary back to school all staff meeting where at Walker Valley High School in Cleveland, Tennessee, I would say. Then I can see I have a series of prepositional phrases. The auditorium, the first week of August, for the customary back to school all staff meeting at Walker Valley High School in Cleveland, Tennessee, in Cleveland, Tennessee, Cleveland, Tennessee. Here I have Valana White and here I have Tennessee. Okay, so noun phrase subject, verb phrase verb, prepositional phrase filed where, there, therefore adverbial of place, when, the first time of August. This is a noun phrase adverbial of time. Why? Prepositional phrase adverbial. And then where again, prepositional phrase adverbial, and that's it. Now, this is the noun phrase subject where teacher is the noun head and history is a noun pre-modifier. Valana White is something that we discussed during lessons. This is a noun phrase in a position, therefore post modifier. And inside of that, we have Valana White, which is a noun, right? A name, a noun. Filed is quite easy because it's just a verb head. Into the auditorium, no problem. What we have in here is a common prepositional phrase. Oh, crap. Auditorium. Perdón. Noun phrase, week, right? Noun head. And the first, here we have a determiner phrase. And obviously it's pre-modifier with the presence of a central determiner, D, and a post determiner, first. And then the first week of August. This is a prepositional phrase, and I believe it's obligatory. I can't erase it because I require that information in order to understand the idea of week, right? Preposition head, and then the noun phrase complement August with the noun head August. Then I have my preposition head for with the corresponding noun phrase complement, which has inside of it the determiner pre-modifier, the customary. I think customary is an adjective. I'm going to look it up on a dictionary. Traditional. Traditional. Adjective. Pre-modifier. Then I have a problem because of the presence of these two different multi-word units. Back to school, all staff meeting. So the question is this just a single lexeme, like back to school, all staff meeting? I don't know.
Profe, ¿sabe que yo busqué el back to school y en Cambridge no me salió nada?
Claro.
Entonces, pero podría ser lexema, yo creo, no
Sí,
sé.
Sí, de
Estaba
hecho
como
cumple,
pensándola.
de hecho si lo miras cumple con una de las definiciones del lexema, la de
Ujú.
ortográfica, ¿cachai? No hay espacio entre medio, por eso están los hyphen, para unir back to school como una sola unidad, igual que old stuff. Y si yo digo back to school, la gente dice eso, po, ¿o no?
Sí, pues como es como, o sea, no es eslogan, pero se dice siempre que se vuelve algo así y todo, pues así como en las tiendas y todo, es
Claro,
como común, por decirlo de alguna manera.
yo diría que es un noun premodifier. Y all stuff también es un noun premodifier, I would say. Diría. Ahora yo creo que meeting es el noun here, claramente, ¿no? La duda queda, la voy a marcar en rosado, con back to school all stuff, que son estas dos de aquí. ¿Qué es eso? Esa es la duda. Pero deberían son clearly, both of them are premodifiers. The question is, are they nouns or adjectives or whatever? I believe they are nouns because they are stating a reference to entities, abstract but entities anyway, right? Then what we have is this another one. Ah, crap, sorry. Then what we have is this another one, which is the preposition head, at, and then I have this noun phrase complement, right? This noun phrase complement. Okay, I'm going to continue right over here. So this is I'm gonna do it over here just for the sake of it. I have Walker Valley High School. I believe the entire thing is just one single noun head. Why? Because it's a name. The name of the school is Walker Valley High School, right? Therefore, just like in Valana White, as their names, we are referring to them as a single lexeme. So I would say that. And inside of this, we also have a prepositional phrase. And I'm going to try to take a look whether it's a post modifier or a complement, right? So I'm going to read it at Walker Valley High School in Cleveland, Tennessee. History teacher filed into the auditorium in August for the meeting at Walker Valley High School in Cleveland, Tennessee. That's obligatory. I need that information. Okay, so it's complement. And inside of that, we have the preposition head, as always. And next to that, the noun phrase complement. And here I have Cleveland noun head. And next to that, I have another noun phrase in apposition, complement, because Cleveland, and then I need Tennessee. And Tennessee is another noun head. And with that idea, everything is done. I don't know if you have a question about this. No, todo bien. Perfecto. Let's move with the second one. Okay, here we have the second one. While listened intently to a school district official, district official, who gave a vague overview informing the group that the critical race theory was prohibited. Wow, that's a lot. White listened intently to a school district official, who gave a vague overview informing the group that critical race theory was prohibited. I'm gonna go and take a look at intently because I don't know that word. Obviously, it's an adverb because of its ending, ly, adverb, in a way that gives all your attention to something. Okay, atentamente. Good. The child stared intently. Okay, got it. What I'm going to do is separating the phrases. This person, White listened how intently to whom? To a school district official. Okay, prepositional phrase. Official who gave vague overview. Okay. This is the question. The question is White listened to whom? To a school district official who gave a vague overview, informing the group that critical race theory was prohibited. My only question what is whether informing the group that critical race theory was prohibited can be inside of to a school district official who gave a vague overview. That's my only question. And I'm thinking about that. Okay. Theory. In theory, in theory, in theory, right after the verb phrase, you can have some other units, right? We're talking about valency patterns. These other units can be objects, which are usually noun phrases, not always, like in this case. And the most important thing, objects, they refer to entities. So in this case, to a school district official who gave a vague overview is one single thing, and that thing is a object, right? Right, right. As it is a noun phrase, right? In theory, I can replace, no, not in theory, but it's true. I can replace a noun phrase by using a pronoun, right? So I'm going to take a look at the noun phrase complement, a school district official, right? And I'm going to replace it by a pronoun. It must be an object pronoun. So White listened intently to him. The question is him is replacing, I know it's replacing a school district official who gave a vague overview, but I believe it goes till the very end to him. Yeah, I'm going to do it till the very end. Those are my reasons. So this is the noun phrase complement. A school district official who, okay, here I have a relative clause, who gave a vague overview informing the group that the critical race theory was prohibited. I believe it goes till that place. And this is the verb. Who gave? Who? What what did he or she give? A vague overview informing the group that the critical race theory was prohibited, right? Okay, so here I have another noun phrase, overview, informing. Here I have another clause, a non-finite ing. This is the verb phrase, informing. Whom? The group. What? That the critical race theory was prohibited. Okay, are they separated or not? Informing the group that the critical race theory, okay, no, it goes inside, I believe. So here I have another clause that critical race theory was prohibited. This is the verb phrase, and this is the subject, and that's it. Okay, it's really difficult. Um, the easiest part: verb phrase verb, noun phrase subject, noun head, verb head, adverb phrase adverbial, adverb head. This is a prepositional phrase object with the preposition head. Next to that, the noun phrase complement. And then I have a determiner premodifier, school, district, official. Okay, this is the question. The question is, school district official is one single lexeme or not? I believe it doesn't. It is not. Right? Why? Well, because you can have several different types of officials, right? You can have, I don't know, law, I don't know, court officials. I don't know, but I believe there are more, like police officers. No, that's an officer. Well, whatever. But I believe you have some others. The one that I believe is one single lexeme is a school district, right? You say that you say both of those words like using it as a single unit. Therefore, I will say that the school district is just a noun premodifier followed by official, which is my noun head. Next to that, be careful. I have my WH relative clause. The question is, do I need that information or is it optional? White listened intently to a school district official who gave a vague overview. Yeah, I need that. So I would say it's a complement. Inside of that, I have the noun phrase subject, who with the pronoun head, and then I have the verb phrase verb gave with the verb head, and then I have what, right? It answers the question what. What did you give? A vague overview informing, yeah. So it's an object. It's an object. It's a noun phrase and it's an object. This noun phrase is made out of a determiner premodifier, vague adjective premodifier, overview, noun head, and then a non-finite ing clause. The question is it obligatory or optional? So he gave a vague overview informing, I believe it's obligatory. I need that information, I think. Well, this one is made out of a verb phrase verb with informing what or to whom the group that they, right? So this is a noun phrase object with a determiner premodifier D, the noun head group, and then I have another relative clause, but this one is a that relative clause. The group that and I believe it's obligatory as well. It is created by the presence of the subordinating conjunction that critical race theory, which is a noun phrase subject, and it's the name for a branch of study. Therefore, it's just a noun head, I believe. And then it is made by the verb phrase verb was prohibited, which is composed of an auxiliary verb, was, and then prohibited a verb head. And that's it. Any question about the second one?
Profe, la verdad es que a mí me costó porque igual no sabía por dónde empezar, porque es que no tengo ninguna duda porque no entendí este ejercicio, le vi como muchos verbos y muchas cuestiones, entonces me confundí mucho.
Lo, lo primero que podría como ayudarte con eso es que el primer paso, el número uno, ¿cachai? Es la main verb phrase, ¿cachai?
Ujú,
En este caso tienes que leer y buscar dónde está el sujeto, o sea, ya, ¿de qué acción habla esto? Ya, de tal acción habla esto. Y luego preguntas o te preguntas a ti misma, ya, ¿y quién hizo esta acción? ¿Cachai? Porque el verbo, el main verb phrase, te va a separar la oración entre su sujeto y sus otras unidades.
ujú,
Recordemos que las cláusulas están hechas por valency patterns. Yo sé que le pongo mucho color y he repetido esto mucho rato, pero el sentido de esto es contarte que una cláusula, perdón, que una cláusula está hecha de unidades, ¿cachai? Entonces,
ujú.
si no, tienes que reconocer esas unidades primero para luego reconocer de qué están hechas. Y ahí están las frases. Por eso el punto uno es importante. Si no eres capaz de leer una oración y reconocer de qué se trata, comprensión, no la puedes comprender. Por lo tanto, nunca vas a encontrar cuál es la acción de la oración, o sea, la verb phrase, no vas a poder hacer ningún ejercicio, ¿sí? Entonces, el primer punto es detenerse, leer, comprender de qué se trata y luego de eso preguntar cuál es la acción de esta oración. Mira, veamos la 3. Teaching America's complex racial past has become infinitely more difficult with a spate of new laws passed in some states in recent months. La voy a leer de nuevo. Teaching America's complex racial past has become infinitely more difficult with a spate of new laws passed in some states in recent months. La pregunta ahí entonces, ¿cuál es la acción de esa oración? Teaching America's complex racial past has become infinitely more difficult with a spate of new laws passed in some states in recent months. Si te das cuenta y lees, la verb phrase de esa oración es has become.
Ujú.
¿Sí? Sí. Entonces, ¿quién se ha vuelto? Teaching America's complex racial past, ¿cierto? Y ahí está tu
Ya.
sujeto, ¿cachai? Y la puedo cambiar por un pronombre. It has become. Luego dice
Ujú.
infinitely more difficult with a spate of new laws passed in some states in recent months. Entonces ahora voy a ver qué hay más atrás. Infinitely more difficult with a spate of new laws passed in some states in recent months. Cacho que hay puras prepositional phrases para atrás, ¿cierto? Eso quiere decir que las prepositional phrases se pueden separar y se pueden mover. Por ejemplo, in recent months, la voy a cortar y la voy a poner adelante. In recent months, it has become, ¿funciona? Sí funciona. Entonces está sola, es un adverbial. In some states, in some states, it has become, bla, bla, bla. También funciona, también está sola. With a spate of new laws passed, ¿cachai? Pero esa no me funciona sola.
Ujú.
Esa in some states está dentro de la otra, ¿cachai? Y esa es la forma de ir buscando cómo funcionan, ¿cachai? O sea, ¿qué es lo que hay que hacer entonces? Lo vuelvo a repetir. Punto uno, comprender lo que leemos. Punto 2, o ahora sí el uno, encontrar la verb phrase, la main verb phrase. Con ella vas a encontrar todo el resto. Si a la main verb phrase le preguntas quién hace la acción, te da el sujeto. Si le preguntas a quién le cae la acción, o sea, qué es lo que hace el sujeto, qué te da un objeto, o a quién también te da un objeto. Si preguntas cuándo, cómo, dónde, qué tan frecuente, te va a dar un adverbial. ¿Sí? Los complementos son más difíciles de encontrar, son usualmente adjective phrases, pero requieren de verbos, usualmente el verbo to be. ¿Cachai? Esos son los más raros de encontrar, diría yo. Segunda parte. Eh, los sujetos y los objetos tienden a ser noun phrases o alguna cosa que sea muy parecida. Por lo tanto, los puedes cambiar por pronouns. Ahí también puedes revisar dónde parten y dónde terminan. Los adverbiales tienden a ser prepositional phrases, adverb phrases, noun phrases, pero esos se mueven. Eso quiere decir que si los tomas y los colocas adelante de la oración o al final de la oración, no debería cambiar el sentido. Inclusive los podéis cambiar de lugar uno por otro y tampoco deberían cambiar el sentido. Eso, lo que supimos ahora, cuando estudiamos noun phrases, es que una noun phrase adentro puede tener una cláusula. ¿Cachai? Como por ejemplo, la noun phrase complement, que está aquí. Esa noun phrase tiene esa cláusula después de su noun head. Y eso es lo que aprendimos ahora. ¿Cachai? Entonces, por
Ujú.
eso se complejiza y crean estas cascadas. ¿Ya? Eso es lo que podría decirle.
Así comprendo un poquito más.
¿Ya? Requiere de trabajo también. O sea, necesita hacer todas las oraciones de esta guía. Les recuerdo también que este es el nivel de dificultad de la prueba de análisis.
Profe, ¿va a ser dos ejercicios de nuevo también?
Yo creo que sí. Yo creo que sí. Y lo otro, también importante para recordarles, es que estas oraciones son tomadas de un texto real, ¿cachai? La saqué de TheGuardian.com, ¿cachai? Entonces esto tiene cosas que la gente habla así. Y de hecho esto ni siquiera es como habla la gente en la calle, esto es un periodista escribiendo. O sea, también es un lenguaje bien formal, pero ya es real, no es de libro. ¿Alguna otra duda, chiquillos, respecto a el ejercicio 2 o el uno? Ya, perfecto. Eso es todo entonces. Su tarea es revisar.